Hey, hello! Hello, Kai! And hello, Rocky Icy Meerkat. Currently preparing a little bit. And yeah, if you say I'm a silly Billy, Kai, yeah, I hope so. Well, today we are going to draw a lovely cat in a Formula One outfit. It's a commission. And I am really happy that I'm finally am able to, calm down a little bit. It's been so incredibly crazy. I just finished a Nordic Fuscal last week, and that was a ride. And well, right now we are just going to draw a little bit. I mean, last weekend I could finally sit back and relax a little bit and actually play a little bit of a computer game, which I hadn't done in months because, well, things were so incredibly chaotic. I kind of miss that. Sitting back and just going around slaying monsters. I mean, there was a new zone in World of Warcraft, so I could explore that to my heart's content. And I'm just so happy with that. And hello, Preppy Thanos. Thanos, who is prepared. Kai asks, are you going to Dutch Heroes Comic Con this year? I am definitely. Yes, I am going to both Dutch Comic Con and Holland Comic Con. To Dutch Comic Con, I will be part of the furry stand there, being hosted by Meets for You. And I am really looking forward to it. There will be 2 cosplays of there. Of course, I will be going as Thabo, but I am trying to get together a different cosplay, and it's going to be a little bit of a jump into the deep, but it may be related to a couple of things that happened to me on Nordic Fuscal. And hello, Ditchy the Cat. Yes, indeed. Already got the references for you and everything. As for the drawing that I'm going to make, I'm going to draw Ditchy the Cat. And all the logos and everything, though, I am going to add later, including the glasses, just like last time. But all the line work in colors we are going to finish tonight. I am so happy that I actually got my drawing tablet. For those not in the know, my drawing tablet actually passed, I think at least a dozen times into a different country due to a astronomical screw up on my side, but everything ended up well. Kai says, if you remember me, I'm the girl with the white sheep mask. Oh, wait a minute, I think I remember you. You were also on the video that I made regarding Dutch Comic Con, I believe. I did see you appear on some of the video footage that I was editing. I do recall something like that, but I am astronomically bad when it comes down to names and things like that. Hello, Jacqueline Shimmy. You have woken up from your slumber, and I say hello. Oh, Jacqueline says, I missed your voice, man. Well, yeah, I was away for 2 weeks because of Nordic Fuzzcon, which was one hecky of a convention. It was amazing. It was epic. And, well, let's just say that something's happened to me there. And that actually is making sure that it is related to a cosplay that I'm trying to put together for Dutch Comic Con. So far, we are on schedule. But yeah. And Kai says, I'm a huge fan of you. Oh, you make me blush. Alright, let's see. We need to finish one last thing before... Let's see, scale, rotate. Time lapse, record, yes. There we go. One minute left. Ah, Jacqueline says the Back to the Future hyperfixation has gotten bad. Dr. Brown is hanging all over my walls. Ah, I actually got a huge scale model, I think 1:19 of the DeLorean from Back to the Future 3. It is amazing. It got the little battery, so you actually got the lights and everything working on that. It's the DeLorean has that car. It is it's the best worst car I've ever had the pleasure to drive. And Jacqueline says, Back to the Future 3 sucks, I'm so sorry. No, actually part 1 was one of the better ones, yes. Part 2 was pretty good. 3 has its own charm. I mean, we can all agree to disagree, of course. We all prefer our own parts. I do note that they were working on part 4. Unfortunately, well, or unfortunately, fortunately, the entire set burned down. And that's why Back to the Future 4 got cancelled. And in a way, this was during a time when the sequels that were being made were not that well received. I remember that this is around the time of also, I believe, Indiana Jones Part 4. And Indiana Jones should have stayed a trilogy. Aw, guy compliments me from I love your VTuber model. It's adorable. Aw, thank you. Alright, let's start drawing. Let's see if this all works out. Since I had my tablets with me to Nordic Fuzzcon, and on Nordic Fuzzcon, when I was driving back, I passed a ferry, and that ferry was passing the border between Denmark and Germany. However, I forgot my backpack, so my tablet basically moved from Denmark to Germany because I have a tracker in my backpack. It changed country every 2 hours for at least a day. So this tablet has traveled and has seen many and many of country. And Jacqueline says, part 4 would suck, like the whole 80s vibe is gone. I would hate to see such nostalgic movie be made with the CGI we have now. I kind of inclined to agree. Kind of like what they've done with the remake of RoboCop. back in, I believe, 2010, something like that, was not very well received. I preferred the Robocop of the 80s. It had that wonderful lightning in a bottle aesthetic. Hello, Rainford Horse. And Kai bets if my art is fantastic. Well, we'll find out soon enough. We're first going to start with some sketches though. So, let's see. It is going to be a bust of Dutchie the Cat as a Formula One driver. Let's see, in terms of tail, of course, let's see what kind of tail. You can have the tail like this, with a little bit of a fluffy plume around it. Martin W says, rest in peace, Diewertje Blok. Yeah. Diewertje was an icon of a generation, multiple generations even. I remember when growing up, when I was just a mere kid, so to speak, she was already part of my life, and she has touched the hearts of many. Kiran says, of course I walk into a sketchy situation. Yes, you do. And Kai responds, I love how your English is with the Dutch accent. It's so funny. I had to come to terms with my English accent, and but a lot of people seem to like it. There we go. Of course, we have a little bit of a stern look. Ah, yes, of course. One button from my tablet is no longer working. We can get around that. My poor little tablet is slowly dying off, but I really like this model. It has the keys on the side, and all the new models don't have that. Hey, Mino! And hello, I2Z4. Jacqueline says, I also completed my fursuit head, but it's way too big and too heavy. I can barely see out of it, so I have to restart. Well, that's the thing. Just like with drawing, with anything creative, nothing is made in one go. Keep on trying. Keep on improving yourself. I remember that the fursuit builder that built Thabo released her very first builds. And it was terrible. But the reason why she showed it was because it was terrible. And it shows that everybody had to start somewhere. And I can show my first drawings and they're absolutely horrible. But we are all coming from somewhere. And if we don't dare to draw, if we don't dare to create, and if we don't dare to screw up, you cannot make progress. So, by all means, Jacqueline, just keep on building. Keep on making mistakes. And some mistakes turn out to be wonderful. Hello, King Golden. And hello to you as well. I am going to draw Dutchie with a little bit of a more stern, determined look. Because the drawing that, or the example that Dutchie has given to me is, Jos Verstappen, who is a little bit more of a determined look. So we're going to give Dutchie a little bit more of a determined look here. Now, I did draw the eyelids a little bit more close. They're going to change, no worries about that. Because we don't want our good friends to look sleepy, we want our friends to look very determined. And we are going to do that. And this is one of the things from why I'm sketching, because during sketching you allow yourself to make all those difficult mistakes and you allow yourself to, well, basically try and experiment from what works best. Also, Sakaro 1959, hello and doing very well, thank you very much, and Deadly Wrath of Darkness, a wave to you too. Kai says, if you see me again at Comic Con, if I boop your nose, you will know it's me, but a lot of people will boop my nose, oh gosh. But I will try to keep an eye out to the lovely lady with the sheep mask. Oh, hey! Thank you very much for the sub, Ishla! Hi! And thanks for the boop as well. Yes, I will go to Comic Con on both days. So I will be there on Sunday. But there is a small chance that you might not meet me as Thabo though. And Sakaro says, I forgot the fabric to put over the mannequin head before building. The eyes, I admit, and the mouth were too small. Well, we all make mistakes. And the thing is, how do you deal with those mistakes, you know? I made some complete screw-ups when it comes down to art as well. Let's see. We need those kitty paws, of course, properly drawn. And a little bit more of a puffy chest, not the old-inch chest from that. We have this, yeah. Gonna add the mouth a little bit higher. Gives a little bit of a more streamlined nose, so to speak. A little bit of a smug smile. And of course that little bit of a tuft. Yeah. The muzzle a little bit higher works really well in this case. I'm going to add some more detail later on. But this is why it is so important to actually do the sketch phase. I'm going to cheat a little bit. This is better. Kimberly Gonzalez says, "What are you drawing there?" I'm currently drawing Dutchie the cat. And Dutchie the cat is a Formula 1 driver. I am drawing the entire outfit there, not including the logos. I'm gonna add those later. Dutchie is actually a cat, not a lynx. And also, Poetry Ninja, hello! Such a pleasure seeing you again. And Ari, I am doing absolutely fine. Now, as for the people that have been that have joined on later, I myself have been on Dutch Comic Con, on Nordic FuzzCon last 2 weeks, and it was amazing. But something happened. I was going through a particularly stressful period in my life, and well, let's just say that the stress was not very good for my body, but this has a positive ending. And to end this chapter, during Nordic FuzzCon, I was absolutely going all in for the charity. And we were, the charity was done in kronar, but let's say that 10 kronar, 100,000 kronar is like 10,000 euros. And we were standing at 200,000 kronar, so 20,000 euros. And I made a little announcement during the charity auction that if we would break the 40,000 euros or 400,000 kronar, I would have my head shaven on stage live in front of thousands of people. Now that amount was so incredibly far-fetched. It was impossible to reach, or so I thought. Well, guess who was on stage during the ending ceremony? And yeah, I got myself a haircut. So I am currently seriously looking for the possibility to go to Dutch Comic Con. Not just as Thabo, but one day I will go as Dr. Ivo Robotnik. And yes, I am actively looking for a collaboration to make the cosplay of the lab coat from Act 3 in the Sonic 3 movie. And let's just say that I already found the goggles and we will have the mustache. So if you see Dr. Robotnik walking about on Dutch Comic Con, that might be me. Well, we have Ivo Robotnik and his father, Gerald Robotnik. But yeah, in this case, I do not say whose name is Ivo. Kimberly says, and that's awesome, you got a chance to talk with my friend Chester the Guru. Chester was such a delightful being. We both tried to reach each other during Nordic Fuscon, but we both were incredibly busy. And well, in the end, on the very last day of the convention, we managed to chat with each other. But that truly was... it was the planets had to align. Also, Alam Aguilar, hello to you as well. There, a little bit of more emphasis on the eyebrows. Normally the eyebrows from Dutchie are not as pronounced as this, but well, the reference look really is a stern look, like determined, and thick eyebrows go with that. So yeah, we're gonna cook on that one. Ah, Dutchie already loves it, so that's good. And if Dutchie loves it, I love it. And of course those big blue lookers, well, green lookers actually. The eyes are so incredibly important. And also this, yeah, I kind of like how this is coming out. Let's see. do need to do this with a little bit. Hello, Solomon Kurtz. Soldier24 asked, how was your weekend and how was Nordic FuzzCon? Heard you had a big haircut. Last record was broken, I hear. Yes, we raised altogether about 42,000, 420,000 kroner. So it was amazing. And yeah, it's I got shaven at the closing ceremony, and I actually really liked my new haircut. It was it really was a boost to my confidence, because, well, with the more recent events of the last couple of months, it was incredibly stressful, and it really started to show on my hair as well. So let's just shave it all. And hence why I'm going as Dr. Robotnik on Dutch Comic Con, or at least I'm trying to get the cosplay together. I already did a Photoshop of myself as Dr. Robotnik, and it's going to look out just fine. And Jacqueline says, I'm going to try to draw my persona in your art style. Oh, cool. I would love to see that. And Train Fuzzy says, hello, and a hello to you as well. Kimberly Gonzalez says, I just got started on a chapter of a fan art story of Madame Fluttershy, but the story from the opera is different than the opera. Okay. A little bit of creative freedom, that works. A little bit more spiky hair, as in you just got ready to actually go for the Formula 1. And maybe a little bit of gel, maybe a little bit streamlined, but I think this works. Soldier says, well, you're bald for now. Seems cold. Have you already got a matching beanie in Thabo style? No, not yet, but I am wearing a flat cap, actually. And the flat cap looks lovely. I got a lot of positive comments from it as well. Spoken of hair, I have painted my hair blue since 2 weeks. It's bluish greenish, but it was fun to have my hair blue. Oh, cool. Silly Plane asks, what species is it? Well, I'm drawing a cat. A Dutchie cat. Oh, did she ask what kind of hair? Okay, you know what? Let's do this. You see? No hair! So, in terms of Dr. Robotnik, Silly Plane asks, should I make a shark persona or shark hybrid? You know, sharks are fun. Sharks can be really cool in terms of personas. Well, Jacquelino says, what happened to you? Like I said, I made a bet and I got shaven. Hence why I'm going as Dr. Robotnik, because it really makes sense. And Dutchie says, it suits you, don't get me wrong. Yes, this is the thing. I was really worried about the shape of my skull. But it turned out to be quite fine. I got a lot of positive reinforcements for it. And, well, this weekend I went to the hairdresser to have it all completely shaven. And I really like the look. The thing though, in the morning when I'm going to the train, it really feels cold. But yeah, that's why I got the little flat cap. Justin Pepe says hello, and I say hello as well. And Florf, love your work. And Marguerite, hello, thank you. Oh my gosh, so many messages. I'm trying to keep up. Marguerite says hello, and let's see, Alan Aguilar, that's making sure that I don't miss anyone. Solomon Kurtz, hello to you as well. And if I missed anyone, by all means, I'm trying to keep track of it all, but I'm just a meerkat, and this is a lot of text. And I'm also trying to finish this wonderful cat for our good friend, Dutchie the cat. Oh, hey. What's this? No, I don't want to move things around. Let's see, how do we do this? Yeah. Making sure that we got the colors of the muzzle all right. I don't want to end up like doing it wrong. Of course, the little white tough tail. There you go. Sillyplane says, although I'm still struggling with drawing like the full body art, mostly I make headshots, but I guess that's okay. If you got any tips, I don't mind them. Well, sketch first, and indeed, making heads, that really works, but try to go for a little bit of a bust later on, and just go further and further. And slowly you'll end up with the entire body. And now we go with the shape. Now, for example, if I don't have the sketch lines, I would be completely lost with the shape here. And I would just draw random lines and end up with arms that are way too long or too short. And I don't really know where the forms and the shapes are. So by all means, do sketch to your heart's content and use different layers. And of course, sometimes you will completely screw up with the layers and drawing the wrong layer, and guess what? We all do that. We all do that. And Silly says that drawing looks awesome. Thank you. And Soldier says, time to play a game. Wish you all a very nice evening. Keep up the nice drawing. See you next time, and see you around, Soldier. Have a good one. And here, because of the sketch lines, now the arm actually looks like the length of an arm instead of noodles. I like noodles, but not like that. Hello, Chocolate Leaf! The neck could be a little bit exposed. Yeah, we can do that. And this is the thing though, you can do the feedback as I am with Let's work on that neck. Oh. That's moving it about. There we go, we got some of the neck flip there, showing. Unfortunately though, I am not really qualified to advise on cigarettes. I don't really have that much experience with it, other than my dad stopped smoking because he got tired of painting the ceiling white every year, because my god, it is murder on your ceiling on the colors. And also if you have a lot of plushies, trust me, the smell gets everywhere. It's insane. And I cannot stand the smoking myself, so I never had that much of trouble of being tempted to start. But I do wish you the best of luck with stopping. I found that a lot of people are a little bit addicted to the motion of it, and perhaps try chewing gum, sugar light, things like that. Also, Captain Lionheart, hello. Ah, well, Ishnoa, weaponized hatred. Okay, that works. Now we got those big fluffy bappers of the paws. Ah, Captain Lionheart says I was Bulboshi. I changed again because I was getting tired, so I wanted to try something new. Well, a little bit of change of pace, that works. And Alam Aguilar, I don't smoke or drink because I want to keep my body healthy. It really makes a lot of difference. I myself, I don't really drink either. Also now and then I do drink a little bit, but I think that's like once or twice a year, and I never get drunk. I don't like to get drunk. It is, if I enjoy a party or enjoy fun times, I'd like to, visibly remember it. thing is, my good friend Dutchy Cat has such huge fluffy peppers. The giant paws, they're actually quite fun. I do love them, but it does pose a little bit of a challenge when drawing it like this. No, oh gosh, need to sketch this. Let's see, that's there. And this is, like I said with earlier, you make mistakes, and mistakes are fine. It's just how you deal with them, and that's why we do the sketches. And now we have this little thing that I really enjoy about digital art. We can cheat the living hell out of this. This is one of the things that I missed when I was drawing analog. Plane says, what fursona species do you want to like more, or that you rarely see? Well, that one is very obvious for me. I like meerkats. I want to see more meerkats. And Model Jazz, Justin Pepe. Yes, I love it too. It's so relaxing. And I do agree that Twister fries are indeed yummy yummy. Susan, hello, and thank you very much for the compliments on the music. Nice to see you here. Kimberly, yes, shadowing myself, I am using shadows as well, but shadows are in a later phase of the drawing. Now, of course, a cat has a little bit of a poofy tail. I always want to draw the poofy tail. The poofy tail with a little butt, the bubble in the end. That is something that I really do like. There we go, we got the tail. And now we find out that the zipper is a little bit too much on one end, so we're going to add that a little bit more to the middle. As you can see from the sketch there. We are going to add a little bit more weight to the legs though, or else the upper body is a little bit too big. We're going to add the legs, we're gonna make it a little bit more wide. Yeah, much better. Laser! How nice of you to join us. I am currently drawing Dutchie the cat. And it is a lovely commission where he's looking very determined, as you can see here. And we are about to color this good fella. But I am working a little bit on the pens to make sure that the pens are not too wide, but not too small as well, because, well, it needs to be in tune with the body. Yeah, this is much better. Need to work a little bit on the zipper though. The zipper is now completely out of line. We're going to fix a lot with the shading here. But this kind of shows that it's fine to make mistakes in this area of the drawing itself. There you go. And now the body actually looks in tune. Hello Snipper and Jacquelino. Yes, I do accept commissions. In 2 weeks I'm open again. And yeah, I'm trying my best to do it all nice and chill. And with the shading, a lot of moments will be added, and I really like the look of the face. My commissions, well, this one is 25. I'm doing full body at 50. And I also do complete photo edits at most likely 50 and 75, because those take a long time to do. Sillyplane says, I saw you and other furries raised money for kids with cancer. Very awesome and heartwarming to see. Saw it in group chats. Also might be a little bit late, but saying hello. And yeah, we do raise a lot of money for a lot of things. We were raising money for Kika. That was indeed for kids with cancer. But last week at Nordic Fuscon, we raised about 38,000 euros for Gira Help, which is an animal shelter in Iceland. And altogether, this year we raised already, I think, a little bit over $200,000 worldwide. Let me check, actually. Yes, in total we have raised in 2024 $271,850 and 35 cents, of which 66% is for animal welfare, 20% for LGBTQ+, and 30.5% for other human aid items. So yeah, take that how you will. I think we are really trying our best to influence the world and make it a better place. Alam Aguilar says, I love to make Toonie fan art for one of my favorite artists and fursuiters. Oh yeah, Toonie. Like Jacqueline says, my art is indeed always a little bit silly and cartoony. I try to draw serious, but it doesn't work. Laser shares a big furry update. They made Bluey Lego sets. Oh gosh. Bluey Lego sets. Now, oh, okay. Now I have to look into that. Bluey Lego sets. Yeah. Sillyplane asks, what app do you use right now? I'm using Clip Studio Paint, which is... I'm using version 1, which is not subscription based. Since I try to avoid subscription based programs, they do have a subscription, but version 1 is without. And to be fair, for most of the drawing items, version 1 is more than enough. I need to fix the pants. There we go. What's this? Come on. Yeah. One of the things what I love about Clip Studio Paint is the absolute amazing coloring items, because with Adobe Photoshop, what I used previously for here, it really was not all that fine. And for this I can easily do the colors without the lines looking all weird. Well, the gray really looks great. But palettes. Note that we are going to add a hefty amount of shade here. And this is why you need to always send a high resolution version of your ref sheet. It might pose a little bit of a problem with picking out the colors.
Not wasting any dreams this Christmas. I've made my wish upon that star.
This is oh, let's see, Dutchy, I see Dutchy furry. Sorry. Sorry for what? I hope everything is alright there.
This year there will be no praying for the snow to fall. It would not make a difference to me at all. No,
Also, I am going to skip this song because I love jazz, don't get me wrong, but it's a little bit too early for Christmas. Am I better off? Sounds better. Coffee or tea? I am a coffee person myself. Well, you all love Christmas. We can do that another time, though. I myself am not a big fan of Christmas myself. There is one thing that I do love about Christmas, and that's the fact that I can just be alone, and or with some friends, where either we're going to watch some really, really, really over the top violent movies, or something that is totally not Christmas. Well, I do have to agree with Justin Pepe. I'm not that much of a fan of Christmas, so I'm keeping on the rest of the jazzy music, just nice and relaxed. Although I must admit that enough happened to me this year to call it a year already. But yeah, that chapter is a little bit over, and I'm just so incredibly happy that it is. And you know, with that, I do appreciate all the support and all the people that were there for me. And this is one of the things when times are tough, and the people that are for you during times that are not so fun, those are the keepers. Those people truly deserve you. Kimberly says the songs really sound like Cruella de Vil. Cruella de Vil. Yes. I don't know the other lyrics of it, but I do vividly remember that song from 101 Dalmatians. It was a very fun song. And Cruella is actually just a really fun villain, to be fair. I really think that during those times, the villains that were truly unabashedly evil, that those were so much fun. And of course, one of my favorite villains of all times is still Scar from The Lion King. Alem Aguilar says, hey Kimberly Gonzalez, are you excited next year for the Nordic Fuscon 2022 Circus? Cirque du Nord. Oh gosh, Jacquelino got a clip of Thabo singing again. Gosh, no. Me singing is not very good, come on. There is a reason why you got the Geneva Convention, okay? You know who's good at singing? Chester the Garou. I really do recommend you to check out their singing work. I mean, on Nordic Fuzzcon they were absolutely stealing the show. I mean, from the work that I heard from Madame Fluttershy, and also the little bit of his magnificent voice that I heard during the interview, it was really something. It was so incredibly amazing. There, I will keep the lines around the eyebrows completely dark though, because it really accentuates the eyes, and I always keep those dark. That's the same thing that I had with, you know, the style from the bad guys, where they have the round, where they have the dark around the eyes. It really works. It really gives that extra little bit of pizzazz. There, suddenly the face becomes much more expressive. The Red Bull logo is going to be there in the middle. No, we do not do that. Still need a proper color for the watch though. Alright, Jacquelino, goodbye. I have to go to Back to the Future. I'll skip the time by sleeping. Yes, sleeping is actual time travel, because you go asleep at one moment and you wake up at the other. And if you sleep in a car or in a train or in a plane, it's actually fast travel. Think about that. I think it's raining from the sound of my roof. Not sure, but I'll check out later. Now as for that watch that I saw on there, it is a blue watch. Let's make it a little bit blackish. And of course, I'm not looking forward to it. I'm not gonna do that on the stream, but there will be a whole bunch of logos on the jacket. And of course, our good friend will be wearing glasses. So that's there. And now we are going to work on the shade of everything. We're going to throw so much shade here now. We're going to choose from the light source up front. So we're going to draw it like this. And we are going to try a little bit of hard shading. If we do this, a little bit less, like that. Silly says, it looks awesome, and Kimberly agrees. Thank you. And Dutchie says, the background can be neon dark purple. Okay. Well, the background I leave empty for now, but I'm going to fill it up with your choice. Neon dark purple, that works great with the shading. I think that will be wonderful. I really like how the expression comes out. It's really that self-determined look that you have with racers. Alam Aguilar says, you draw very good and I really love your art. Aw. Still. Oh wait. Did I read that already? Oh gosh. Hello, Jack. And welcome to you as well. Kiran says, I'm going to wish you all good night. And I wish you a good night as well, Kiran. It was a pleasure having you about. And Jack, it's been a while since you've been here. How are you doing this very fine evening? Jack says, I'm feeling extremely tired. I've been here but lurked over the many other times. Well, if you're here and even if you're lurking, that is much appreciated. And I hope you'll find some rest any of these days. And do give my regards to your beloved partner. And hope to see you soon. Yeah. Look at this handsome boyo. That little shade really works out. Hey Adi, thank you very much for dropping by and have a good one. And Kimberly says, I'm sorry, I'm in the line in Starbucks getting coffee. Oh, Starbucks sugar water. Well, that works. Hey, if you like it, enjoy your coffee. And looking forward to see you next week on Monday as well, Ari. Yeah, we already got some we already got some things going on for Monday. Next Monday, there will be a drawing related to my new haircut. So yeah. But first we're going to finish this lovely cap, and I really do like this. Oh, Vita Cordes! The lovely Vixen drops by this day as well. So honored with your visit. It was lovely meeting you at Nordic Festcon. Alright. Jack asks, are you going to keep the hair this way? What hair? I have no idea what you're talking about. I have no hair whatsoever. But yes, I know what you mean. I am going to keep it like this. Yes. I really like it. And a lot of people are being very positive about it. And it is truly doing miracles for my self-esteem. I honestly... I was already battling with, pondering with the idea of shaving it off. And I think that I chose the absolute best way to get rid of it. And we really got some, we got some money in for charity. We raised a lot for that. And Jack says it was about time. Oh yeah. I completely agree with that. But I'm also going to give a little bit of a preview how I might look for the next Dutch Comic Con. I'm currently working on the cosplay for it. And yeah. So... I am already contacting some people for the lab coat. I am going to go for the lab coat from Act 3 in the Sonic 3 movie. Jack says, next year I can go as Yakuza. Yeah, I can see that work with you. Well, for Dutchie, the glasses and the logos, just like last time, I will add that together with you in a session other than from the stream. And yeah, it's I hope you're okay with that. Because the logos, we are talking about a lot of logos that I need to add with Photoshop. And those logos are an absolute, chore to get there. And the problem is that if you are looking through that through a stream, it really is not that much fun. Welcome back, Captain Lionheart. Oh, Jack, another tattoo. Dutchie, remember last time when we did the glasses and the logos, I did that on a personal Discord stream with you, where we could do the exact placement after I worked on the placements myself. That's gonna be for you again. That's what I was trying to say. And thank you very much, Captain Lionheart. Captain. I will say Captain, because with my new haircut I can say Captain. Well, I could be Q, but Q is not bald. then it would be El Capitan. Vita says, I'm off again, have a good one. Yeah, for me, I'm slowly... reason is, I've been up since 4 a.m. and I need to get up at 4 a.m. as well. My new job is going to be a little bit... let's say that my hourly times are quite different now. I really do like the new times that I have, but it also makes sure that I cannot make it any much later than 10 o'clock, or else I will wake up like an absolute zombie. Thabo hand reveal, yes. However, flabbergasted, I did do a face reveal. We actually had a face reveal on Nordic Fuskel, and in the latest Digging Up Positivity on my YouTube channel, there is an actual face reveal from me, both with an interview and also with the latest episode about Nordic Fuskel, where you can see me interviewing Chester the Guru, where I am actually rocking my new haircut. Alright, Ishnula, get well soon. And let's just see. For our people with Twitch, I am about to raid with the last few people. Let's see. Alright. I am going to have a chat with you on Discord, don't worry about that. I will log on after the stream. But first, we're going to pick up someone to raid. I think that... yeah, Orin Gaming. We're going for that. Also, for the people on YouTube, thank you very much for dropping by. And I will return next week, where I will be drawn myself with a very interesting shaving pattern. So, let's do that for them. As for now, for the people with on Twitch, we're going to raid Orin Gaming, who is an absolute bean. A lovely friend of mine. There we go. Thank you very much for dropping by, and I'll see you next time.